Hello YouTube, this is another video brought to you by Make2, and for this video I'm going to show you how to root your Samsung Note 4. So the first thing that we need to do is go into settings, scroll down the page until you get to the about device. Click on that, check the firmware. As you can see on my screen, the firmware on the version of my Android is 5.1.1. right, so this routing is for Android version 5.1.1. The next thing that you need to do is to scroll down and then get to the bill. Just click on that multiple times and that will open up the developer mode. So once you go to the back of this page, you notice that developer option is now activated. You click on that. Now in this page, what we're looking for is that we need to check to see if you have the OEM option. If you have that option, then you need to enable it. Right, so that's all done. Then go back to the about page again. Then you need to check the model number as well. So my model is MS-N910F. right, so you need to download the right firmware for it, for the root. So I'll put the links of all that is required below the video. Right, so once you have that out of the way, let's just go to the computer to download all the files that we need. Right, on the computer, right, you need to download all these files. So you need to download Emotion, Audion 3, the Open Recovery Twat, and also the Super SU. You need the Samsung USB drivers as well. This will allow your phone to detect, allow the computer to detect the phone. Right, so once you have all these files downloaded, by the way, I'll put the link below the video so you can download it easily. Once you have all these files downloaded, then you need to connect your phone to your computer by a USB, as you can see right there. So once it's connected, then you need to open up the phone directory. So I'll just open that one side by side. Let me just open another directory or file explorer, and then I'll just go to this computer, and that's my phone right there. Right, I'll open that side by side with this one here. Okay, here we go. So go into the phone directory, and what I'll do is I'll need to move the Emotion and also the Update Super SU onto the phone. So I'll drag it right there, and then I'll drag the update as well. So as you can see, now those two files are on the phone. So once you have it on the phone, you just disconnect the USB again. Okay, now you disconnect the USB, you'd open up this file. So once you disconnect the USB, then you open up the directory again in the big screen. Then you need to extract the Audion. So extract Audion into its own directory, and then the next thing that you need to do is just go into that directory and run the Audion application. Then what you need to do as well is that you need to ensure that you install the Samsung drivers as well. So once you have that Samsung drivers installed, then you go back to Audion 3 application. Then you need to connect your USB or your phone to your computer again by USB. Once that is connected, you notice that it will pick it up in Audion, and this only happens when the Samsung drivers have been installed successfully. Once you see that, then it's a good sign. Now the next thing that we need to do is to click on AP, and then we need to browse to the section where we have the root and also the Audion application, which on my system is in my document Note 4 root. And what you need to do is to select the Open Recovery Twat and click open. Okay, once that is done, now it's about time that we root the phone. So for us to carry on with this, what we need to do is to put the phone into a recovery, the download mode. And to do that, what we need to do is shut the phone down. So you power the phone down. Okay, so once you have the phone powered down, you need to hold down the home button. Actually, disconnect the USB for the meantime, just to avoid from charging. So what you need to do is to hold down the home button, the volume down button, and also the power button all at the same time, and this will come up on your screen. Once you see this coming up on your screen, you just hit the power up, but the volume up button, and that will put the phone into the download mode. So once you have that showing up on your screen, then you reconnect your USB to your computer. Once it's connected, then all you need to do is to hit a start for it to start. But one more important thing, once the phone or the audio complete with the download or moving of the this twat recovery onto your phone, you need to boot the phone or put the phone into recovery mode as soon as possible. The reason for that is, if you allow the phone to reboot on its own, it will overwrite the twat recovery. So what we do is we need to be very quick, making sure you put the phone into the recovery mode. And to put the phone into recovery mode is to hold down the home button, the power button, and also volume up once the download is completed. But if you're unable to do that, what you can do is you can take the battery out and put the battery back in, and then just hold down the volume up and power and home, and that should put you into recovery. So let's get this going. So I'll hit the start button now, and as you can see, the download is going on. Now prepare to hit into the recovery. So now I'll hit my phone into recovery mode, and there you go. Now it's all done. You can take the USB out. Once you take the USB out, you can just swap to unlock. Once you swap to unlock, what we can do is to back up our current stock ROM. So hit a backup. Just want to take everything, data and system, except for the boot. So this will back up the stock ROM. So I'll swap to backup. Just in case anything goes wrong, we can just install back the stock ROM. And then I'll not reboot the system now. I'll just go back and back again. And if I go into restore, as you can see, that's the backup file right there. I go back, and then we have to start with the rooting of the phone. So to do that, click on install, scroll to the bottom of the page. You should find the emotion and update Super SU. We need to first of all install the emotion. This will override the existing kernel, as the current version of Android 5.5 Samsung have a code in there that will detect root, but by overwriting that with the emotion TW will prevent that from happening. Right, so you first of all need to install that. So click on that and then swap to flash. Okay, once that is done, click on the back button again, then scroll down and then install the Super SU. So now click on Super SU, swap. Okay, so that's all done now. So now we need to just reboot the system. So just hit on the reboot. The first reboot would definitely take some time, so just give it a few more moments. Okay, so the phone is almost up. Alright, so his phone is on again. Now if we go into our app tray, you can see the Super SU is right there. You can click on that and click on OK on that, no thanks. And as you can see, it's fully rooted. To prove that, we can download the root checker. So I just need to connect to the internet. Let me just turn this off, back on again. And then let me connect to my network. Okay, so now let's download the root checker. So we just type in root checker, install the application, install. We open the application, agree on that. Okay, now let's verify root and give it a grant. And now as you can see, it said congratulations, root access is possible, is properly installed on this device. So if this video helped you out, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.